Good morning. Well, winter definitely made a strong comeback. We woke up this morning to about 15 degrees here. So sitting down here by the stove and having a nice hot cup of coffee, and I hope all of you are doing well. And today we are going to continue working on the new garden plot down here. It's not the perfect weather for it, but I still need to get it done, and there's no sense in putting it off. I would rather afford myself the time to do something different when the weather is good, okay? And I guarantee you I'll be the only person in the neighborhood this morning out with a weed eater. But it is what it is. Today we're going to take a look at what we need to do as far as the weeds and things like that down there. Continue cleaning around the foundation and get a better view as to what's going to actually we will need in order to finish the job. It's not a real big deal, but like I said, I don't mind being ahead of the game when I get time to, and I'm definitely going to dress for the weather because it is cold out there. Even though the weather is not perfect outside, like I said, there's no sense in wasting a day, and I can always take layers off if I need to. So I have a tip for you as far as small engines. I have brought the weed eater and the pole saw in. I knew it was going to be cold today, and allowing small engines like that to warm up before you use them is just simply going to make it easier when I get down here and try to start this thing and get it operating. So just a little bit of preparation, and you can work in any type of weather. There's millions of Americans waking up this morning and turning the lights on for this country, and I thank you for that. So I might as well do my part too and at least get something done. Let's get on with the video. It's definitely easier to take layers off than it is to have to come back up and stop what I'm doing and dress a little warmer. And the sun's supposed to come out today, and I think we're supposed to be back in the mid-50s by early next week. Okay. So, alright. And like I said, I guarantee you I'll be the only person in the neighborhood this morning with a weed eater out. I don't know that we're going to get to the pole saw today, but I know we're definitely going to use that weed eater. So let's go down to the foundation and see what we need to do. I think what I'd like to accomplish here today is at least get the outside of this foundation weed free. Now there's still a lot of grapevine, wild grapevine, and honeysuckle vine in that, and most of the time a weed eater won't do that a lot of good. We're just simply going to focus on moving the stuff that I know that little weed eater will get gone for us, and then give us a better idea of actually what the rest of the job's going to entail. It's definitely cold out here this morning. I won't have no argument of wearing my ear protection this morning because it's going to keep my ears warm. I'll tell you what, these really do. This is perfect for cold weather. Now like I said, bringing that inside last night and allowing it to warm up really helped with starting that for the first time this morning. It'll make a difference for you. Give you guys a little bit of the view here. Like I said in the first video, this foundation was the best we can tell put here in 1920, early 20s, I'll say it that way. And it makes you wonder what the farmer who built this 100 years ago was down here doing then. Because now in 2020, almost 2021, we're coming along and doing some weed eating, and we're going to put this foundation to a different use. It's amazing how time just keeps moving forward. I guarantee you he wasn't standing here 100 years ago and thinking about today. Pretty cool. Give you another view of what this farm would have looked like 100 years ago. This would have been their lower pasture down through there. You can just kind of see the fields. And I guarantee you in its day that this would have been a beautiful farm. There's probably close to 6,000 or 7,000 acres of creek bottom down here that just absolutely beautiful. next video, we do have some larger diameter trees here. Those are going to be a little tougher to get up out of the ground, but I don't want to leave them. I'm going to grab that mulberry bush all the way around the foundation. We still got some work ahead of us. And like I said, I think this will be an awesome garden spot because we're elevated, so that's going to help us protect it against the animals, and should make it a little easier to fence as well. So I think we're making pretty good progress, guys. Weed eater stayed running, so that wasn't a problem. Like I said, just thinking of what the original homeowner or farmer had built, and sitting here, and it's close to Christmas time, he could have been down here maybe making a gift for one of his family members, or even preparing the hog for the family feast. It's nice to romanticize about that and think as to what they were doing. But I guarantee you one thing, he wasn't thinking that somebody'd be sitting in the middle of his foundation with a weed eater and getting ready to turn it into a garden spot, right? So again, we'll continue this process, get everything cleaned up. You guys are coming along for the journey, cold, raining, whatever the weather may be. So I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video. I'll tell you what, I hope you guys didn't get as cold as I did. Get back up here to get to the coffee. Thanks again for watching.